Hey YouTube, Volkswagen Dave here, and I decided to make a very big decision. Kind of a hard one when you really think about it, but I've decided that I want to make biodiesel. Like, I'm fucking hell-bent on it. I've been thinking about making biodiesel a little bit before, maybe a couple months before, I got ownership of my Volkswagen Golf, my first car, a diesel. So, and then, I was, into it, and then I wasn't into it, and it keeps coming back to me, so I think I've decided that if it keeps coming back to me, it's something I should do because it's something I want to do as a project. I've always been into renewable, things in general, whether it be fuels or electricity, anything. So, anyone interested in doing such, the first book you should read is probably this, From the Fryer to the Fuel Tank. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's from 1990. I kept some notes. It was May 1990, it said we'd have a fuel problem in 2010s. Well, we kind of did a few years after the prediction here, and I wrote it down here. Like, Toronto was paying $1.50 a liter, I think, at the most, which is out of control. I think that's over $5 a gallon, I think. Yeah, $5.67 a gallon. Excuse me. They were paying Toronto, we were paying $1.40 a liter, which is still over $5 a gallon, I believe. And I wrote down the only reason it went down was because of Alberta tar sands and all that shit. And I think, even though I'm Canadian, and we have a huge oil supply here, blah, 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 I think that is very important for Americans, anyone American watching this, to read this book, because for those who are American, you gotta remember, guys, you only produce 2% of the oil that you use every year, and you're only capable of producing 2% of crude oil. And, right now, Canada is supplying 40% of the oil you guys use. We supply you 40% as of right now, as of 2015, according to statistics made by the oil companies. But anyways, that's a lot, and I think this is really important for you guys. But the problem I was having is I could not find anywhere to buy lye or methanol, but now I think I've figured it out. I haven't found a place for methanol yet. I'm going to be looking, but I have found a place for lye. Now, in this book, there's some typos in this book I've noticed, just minor ones, but one here. Okay, so it's telling about where to find lye. They have a resource page. I mean, this book is amazing. Not only does it teach you how to make biodiesel and make biodiesel processors, it tells you about crop yields, how to grow certain plants, well, not how to grow them, but plants you can grow, and ones they recommend, and what oil yields are, popular ones, where they grow. It teaches you how the diesel engine works, why it works, who invented diesel, about Dr. Rudolph Diesel, and, pros and cons of running certain things. Even tells you to make an emergency system to run straight vegetable oil, or a mix of kerosene and vegetable oil. Yeah, so they got all these formulas here. It's amazing. But I did find out where to get lye. Now, here it states, I wrote here, Gillette's. It's supposed to be LLT, I found out online. They spelt it kind of like Gillette shavings product, but no, it's Gillette's, LLT, Gillett. That's it, Gillette. So I couldn't find that either, but the Home Hardware does have something. So I was looking online, and I actually found the Home Hardware sells bulk versions of lye in their store. 3 kilograms of lye for $25.99. Now, 3 kilograms is 3,000 grams. I know there's a lot of Imperial guys out there. I actually like Imperial compared to metric with a lot of things. Although some things I prefer metric. It's weird. We're taught both ways in school. We'd be taught metric because we have to, but the old school teachers would teach us Imperial, and so we kind of know both. But anyways, 3,000 grams. Now, they say 340 grams of lye is enough to produce anywhere between 12 and 25 gallons of biodiesel, depending if you're using used or new vegetable oil. But if they don't have it, you can't order it, which sucks. but generally they're supposed to have it in store as a regular shelf item. Now, if you want to buy in smaller quantities for testing, which I'm going to, they may have it in store, but if they don't, you can order online with free shipping to your local home store, and you just go pick it up. And it's $7.99 for 500 grams. I think this one, it was like a 1.6 cents per gram. And this is like 0.8 of a cent, 0.8 cents per gram. So it's better to buy this, but since I'm just testing, we'll go with this. This should be enough for maybe 20 gallons, which is what I have actually, vegetable oil. Although I have not found where I can get oil from restaurant, I haven't really looked yet, because I already have some free vegetable oil and peanut oil that I got for free from some guy in Mississauga. This is about 8 gallons of vegetable oil here. And then the other I think it's about 12 gallons of peanut oil. One's over full, so it might even be a little more, but 12 gallons of peanut oil. And I got these empty containers from work. I work at a grocery store, but we have a janitor section in the back room, and they are throwing these in the garbage. They weren't recycling them, so I just took them home. These are 2.5 gallon canisters, so I'll probably use these for collecting the used vegetable oil, because they're kind of contaminated. There's some leaves actually from trees in that peanut oil for whatever reason, so I gotta filter them. And then I'll use this for storing processed biodiesel, and I can dump fuel in the car from this. So I got about 20 gallons, and I'm thinking I can make anywhere between 15 and 17 gallons of usable biodiesel once it's processed, with a bit of glycerin left over, which I can turn into soap. So I'm saving even more money, because not only I've done the calculations. I'm thinking it might be $3 a gallon for methanol at the worst around here if I can find somebody who sells it. So I figured at the most it will cost me $1.20 a gallon to make biodiesel, which is less than 50 cents a liter. That's cheap. We're paying 98 cents a liter for gas and diesel. They're about the same price right now, which for us is very cheap. I think it's less than $4 a gallon, just under. The biodiesel I can make for $1.20 a gallon, or less than 50 cents a liter, which is awesome. That's average pricing. I calculate maybe 15 gallons per whatever. Anyways, per thing of lye. So I'm thinking this would be definitely doable. I'm thinking what I do is I'd probably run on B20 or B25 for 3 months next year, and if it works out, I'll get right into this shit. I'll probably make it over the winter. Because I don't want to run it in the winter in case it gets too cold out. Like last year, I think it was negative 30 Celsius the one day, which was cold. So anyways, simply put, I'm going to do it. End of story. It's going to happen eventually. But yeah, I'm going to start collecting supplies. And once I have all the supplies, because I got to buy certain things to do it properly. Like, if you don't do this properly, you're going to fuck up your engine. So I got to make good fuel. I'm hell-bent on doing this. Again, the book is From the Fire to the Fuel Tank. Get it? And if you want to learn even more, you should also look online. There's a website called the BioDiesel Bible. I don't think I'm going to demonstrate most of the making of my biodiesel. I'm not going to show you how to do it, just because I don't think I explain things very well in videos. So I think if you want to learn how to do it like I do it, this is the best thing I could suggest to you, honestly. This has been an amazing read. It's teach you how to build small and big process. It's great. So, anyways, that's it for now. This is Volkswagen Dave, and I won't be making a video uploads this anytime soon, but I'm definitely going to make uploads of where I'm getting my stuff, so any other Canadians who live nearby can find out where, and I might give ideas for Canadians outside the province, or any fellow Americans, or anyone else outside the country, any other foreign watchers. You can find these on eBay for anywhere between $5 and $15. I paid $15 for this because it was in good condition. The only damage is it looks like someone got vegetable oil. It actually smells like peanut oil on the pages, so yeah, it's out of the library. It's Volkswagen Dave. Thanks for watching.
We are blindly assuming that the more we need, the more we will have, because we need it so much. And that since we've never run out, we will never run out.
We consume 25% of the world's oil. We have 2% of the world's oil, all of our reserves. We cannot drill our way out of this.
America is addicted to oil.